Let us go to Alan in St. George, Utah, Sirius Satellite. How are you, my friend?
Great. Thank you, Art, for having my call.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
What I called about is my wife is fairly high in the medical industry and was just told that the government is going to make them get 8 out of 8 subjects, meaning that they have to get customer satisfaction in all 8 of these subjects, and they have to get 100% on all 8 of them, or the government will not be paying for any medical industry care. And what's happening now is she's working double the hours almost a month, and they're being told that they're going to get paid less, and they have to be perfect doing it.
So, in other words, they're setting up the standards to make sure you all fail.
Exactly. And the medical industry that she's working for, the group, has had someone go back to Washington and study what Obamacare and what all this is going to do to them, and he's pretty much come back with the conclusion that it'll bankrupt a big portion of the hospitals.
Yeah, they're out to destroy the system. That's what Obamacare is a poison. It's a poison that is going to leach into doctors' offices, hospital rooms, operating rooms. It's going to leach into insurance companies. And most of all, it's going to leach into patient care at all levels and all kinds. It's an absolute poison. And it's amazing. The government sets standards the government itself could never meet, you know?
Well, and that's what I think I'm calling, because I'm frustrated with the fact that they set expectations on everybody else that are perfect, and they're far from it. And I just feel like we hear every single day all the things that the government's doing wrong. I would love to start hearing some solutions. I joined NRA. I've made campaign contributions. I've talked to friends. I listen to your show regularly to get to some facts, to talk to people to help convince them what's going on. But I feel like there's so much more that we need to be doing. You had a point the other day on a show that you said every time the Democrats win an election, the Republicans step up closer to the middle, where the Democrats step farther to the left, and they've got a game plan, and they stick with it. Instead of us, we give into it. Our values and our morals keep getting compromised, and I feel like...
Well, let me ask you, what is Boehner's game plan? To me, it's just to hold on for dear life.
Yeah, it's...
That's not a game plan.
Hold on. Yeah, I just feel like we, the people, need a game plan, because I feel like the Republicans are sliding and we are losing our values as a country, and I don't want that. I want to hold values for us and our children, and I would love to start hearing some ideas of whatever we can do, because I would support it 100%.
All right, we're getting there, bro. We're getting there. We'll see what we can do. Thank you very much. It's good to hear from you. And you know what? It's sad. So many of you feel this way. I feel this way. You love this country. You love almost everything about this country. And you're watching the politicians destroy this country. You heard the police officer, he has 5 kids. A lot of us have kids. A lot of you have grandkids. You think to yourself, I don't want my family to inherit a country that's being destroyed. And they well, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? And the fact is that they control Washington. And despite what our Constitution provides, Washington controls our states. And the states originally were supposed to be a buffer between Washington and we the people. Keep in mind the whole point of who proposed the Bill of Rights? Who proposed the Bill of Rights? Several of the states, loosely we'll call it the Bill of Rights because they were different amendments, different suggestions. Several of the states at the ratification conventions where they were debating the proposed Constitution that had been sent to them from Philadelphia. They're the ones who demanded the Bill of Rights, what we call the Bill of Rights today. There were actually other amendments too, but I'm not going to get into the weeds on this. I'm just saying, it was the states that we're supposed to hate, the states that we talk about slavery and segregation, although the federal government participated in that, including the Supreme Court, again, for another day, although if you've read my books, you already know. But the point is this. We talk about individual liberty vis-a-vis the federal government. The whole point was that the states were protecting us during the ratification debates. And that's why they're destroying state sovereignty. Not because of the Civil War and so forth, but because today, that's the place that could help us. And when I see these governors, I mean, the idea Christie has a 70-some% popularity rating and then he embraces Obamacare, that's a disgrace. But he should be talking at CPAC. No, he shouldn't. If he's going to CPAC, he should be waiting tables or cleaning toilets.